America is not broken. All Americans ask of Congress is to do their job, honestly and openly. That requires order, and order requires honor. Honor is a critical value, something very special. It's the unique human quality that bonds us to things like truth, honesty, civility, respect for ourselves and others. Honor is what makes us reliable and trustworthy, and those in turn are the qualities that make us capable of working together, thus establishing order required to make a healthy society possible. Honor fosters order by choice and creates the only environment where a free nation can exist and thrive. Order derived from honor. That is America's magic formula, the secret of its greatness. Today, it's all but disappeared from the most critical element of leadership, our Congress. We know why this is happening, and we know how to restore it. Congress is America's navigator, the guiding instrument that determines the course of the nation. If that instrument is broken, it loses the power to control anything. When honor is lost, order is lost, and chaos takes over. How has that happened? We all know that on any level, when the rules aren't enforced, there are no rules at all. They become cosmetics without power. We have excellent rules in regard to conduct in Congress, but no mechanism to enforce the key rules that ensure honor. This single failure has disabled Congress's ability to do its job. It is also the point of correction that can restore it. All of us understand that if you will not do your job, you lose your job, and you should. But this does not happen in Congress. The job of Congress is to be the voice of the people. It is a position of great trust. 330 million people's future depends on the honor of 535 members of Congress. That honor is defined not by the legislation they favor, but by the respect for the basic rules that preserve the ability of Congress to do that job. The principles of honor. We have no power to force any person to act with honor, but it is within the power of Congress to remove members who will not. That power can't be used today, but if it could, the honor of Congress would be restored, the environment of order restored, and chaos would be defeated. While it is within the constitutional powers of Congress, there is no practical way for that power to function at present. All it lacks is a proper definition and an independent means of enforcement. That is the purpose of the Honorable Congress Act, to create that capacity and enable the removal of members who will not uphold the honor of the Congress and the trust of the people. Every member of Congress wants an honorable environment, a Congress where dishonor is no longer acceptable. They are handicapped without it. They need it as much as the people do. With the Honorable Congress Act, 3 things happen. 1, Congress establishes 3 specific parameters of ethics which may be cause for removal. 2, it creates an independent panel of private citizens, randomly called to limited service in the same way we impartial juries, to oversee the conduct of members in respect to only those specific rules. 3, it delegates the authority to that panel to determine when those rules have been violated and enforce those rules Congress has so established. Under existing conditions, any attempt to remove a member constitutes a partisan attack by another member rather than a disciplinary process. The independent panel becomes the equivalent of an umpire, an official with no stake other than to see that the rules are upheld. That is the sole objective of the Honorable Congress Project, to give Congress the environment where it can do its job, and to give the nation the benefits that only such a Congress can provide. The Honorable Congress Act does not change the rules. It only provides the means to enforce the rules already established by Congress. If you want America to have all the benefits that honor and leadership would bring to us, All we have to do is pass this act. It is that simple.